Oh, is it really over for CJ So Cool? Welcome back to Intel Hip Hop, my intelligent gang, the spot where you get the latest urban news and the world of celebrities. I'm your host, Dual Stacks, if you don't know. And if you're new to the channel, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button and notification bell to stay locked in whenever we upload. So some time ago, CJ So Cool announced that he'll be making his last video, and he also speaks about getting scammed from a jeweler, and it speaks on how his jewelry isn't really worth that much on his YouTube channel and describes the reasons. Here's what happened.
Back to the jewelry, because that's everybody's really main concern. They like, where your jewelry at? First of all, I still have jewelry. The jewelry that I wanted to keep, I kept. And everything I didn't want, I sold. Let me tell you why. I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see the price of gold just went up. The kilo is now $1 million. What did CJ say? Oh, this is great news to me. Ali, what up? I'm trying to sell this jewelry, bro. This stuff then went up in value. Oh, well, CJ, actually, I scammed the freak out of you and your jewelry didn't go up at all. You actually lost majority of the value, and now you only had like 10% equity.
Now, come on, man. This can't be real right now, because a lot of times when people make mistakes, they usually play the blame game and they're trying to figure out what's to blame or who to blame. But at the end of the day, it all falls back on him. He has to take accountability, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be knowledgeable of what you're buying. Now, it's kind of hard to believe, you know, with all the success that he's got and investments that he's made, that getting his jewelry, whether that had been a smart or a dumb decision. Then on top of that, I'm pretty sure the jeweler went over everything, you know, looked at the certified diamonds and whatnot. So just using the scam is definitely a strong word. Now, don't know if he will probably try to sue the jeweler or whatever, but I can guarantee you that the jeweler is just probably shocked by this.
In your jewelry. So, I mean, basically, you got scammed. How do you want to go about it? We arguing on the phone. This is impossible. How is this? Well, your jewelry's 10 karat gold. Okay. This is my first time hearing about this. I know some of y'all are different. I never took off my chain, looked at the back and said, where's the engravings? What kind of gold is this? I didn't do that.
How do you not look at and pay attention to details on stuff that you're purchasing? That's a large amount. Now, it could have been a possibility where he just didn't look at it, but it's kind of hard to believe it. And when you're spending that much money on something, you want to know if it's real, if it's official. So drop a comment below if you guys think that he didn't really pay attention to detail.
Is that my fault? Yeah, let me tell you why it's my fault. I'm hanging around people who don't know anything. I'm hanging around people who didn't advise me otherwise. So I just go in there and say,
Now, I'm guessing that he probably tried to hit the jeweler up to get a refund and get his money back, probably at the price on what he spent, and the jeweler probably wasn't going to take that route. But you have to understand that jewelry depreciates like a vehicle. On certain jewelry, you know, once you put it around your neck, you walk out, you know, that value can go down. You know, it's not like a watch where it appreciates over time. And this can actually tarnish the jeweler's reputation. I mean, it's probably people that got jewelry from them that feel like it's official, and they probably got it in question now. And then you probably have people who've done good business and just feels like they not in that same situation. And this can also tarnish CJ as well, because other people not probably going to want to do business with them. But yeah, this is a crazy situation. Now, this is a shocker, and people have so many questions about it, Bandman Kevo being one of them. He reacts to the situation from his Twitter and Say Cheese comic section on Instagram, and he goes on to say, CJ went broke. Now he's trying to explain why jewelry don't mean nothing to him. Next, he's going to be saying, why pay bills when I can live in the shelter for free? It don't make sense. Many fans give their reactions as well. I thought that was your friend. Why you going at him like this? Hey, Bandman Kevo, calm down. Bro, you know that jewelry ish is overrated. It look good, no question. The value ain't there though. Why are we concerning ourselves with other men's pockets? Question mark. I mean, CJ So Cool kind of brought it on himself. I mean, he announced what's going on in the situation, so he opened that door for people to chime in.
Those of you that don't know, yes, I sold over half, 70% of CJ So Cool's royalties, and I did receive income for that, and that's.
Now, this situation is kind of vague, because why did you sell your royalties to your channel when you almost at 10 million subscribers? And then on top of that, you worked hard on that channel and built the channel up for a lot of years. And typically when people sell personal things and personal belongings, it's like a borderline that a crisis is happening in their life. And if that was the case for him to hurry up and make a quick buck, but it seemed like he's going to be in a bigger money pit still, because in order for him to get out of cahoots with the person who owns partially his channel, he'll have to buy them out. So yeah, this is a tough one.
That's how I was able to manage without posting. Some of you are saying, oh, you must be broke because you ain't posting video. No, when you got the millions, you really, you can go broke. It don't matter what you got. Look, Mike Tyson went broke, MC Hammer went broke. The list goes on. People go broke that have multi-millions. But I'm just here to say I was never pressed to post because I already had a lump sum of income from selling 70% of my royalties.
70% is a crazy number. That means you don't really too much own the channel. And if you're not making smart investments, and if you don't have a lot of other avenues of money coming in, that lump sum can be deteriorated from penny pinching. But at least he's, honest and to admit what he's going through. It's a lot of people that's going through stuff that they won't admit. Yep. So drop a comment below if you guys think CJ is over. Yeah, because 70%, that's like he don't own it. And it's still kind of vague, because who would buy your channel at 70%? Why not buy the whole channel? He might as well should have just sold the whole channel, because 70%, you don't own it. As he stated, he is not doing too many uploads on that channel, but some is just not making sense. And how much did they buy it for, and how are they going to recoup the money that they purchased?
Moving forward, if I create a new page, I will of course be more motivated to, because I will own 100% of that. Once I sold 70% of my royalties, I realized at the time it was a good idea, but obviously moving forward, I felt like it wasn't the best idea, because managing and creating are two different things. Yeah, I have this money and I've been able to manage it and live off of it, but I wouldn't need that if I was being creative, right? So
Bandman goes on to say, CJ so cool, went broke, shaking my head. Now, what does this mean for CJ? Well, I predict that he'll possibly go down another slope while he grinds up and builds up his new channel. This is why you have to be humble, because if you don't, the universe will most definitely humble you, especially if you're the type of person to look down on people and treat them like crap and just full of yourself. And at the same time, it's not good to laugh at someone who's going through something. But what's your take on this? Do you agree with my take? This has been an exclusive message. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.